What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to go fishing with probably my favorite technique ever. It is gonna be frog fishing. We're gonna tie frog on and have that thing glued to my hand for a while. Come along, we're gonna see when and where we fish this bad boy. Let's go.
Yeah, that's a better one.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you. All right, boys and girls, welcome back to another video. So today, I only brought literally one thing, and that's a frog rod. All right, that's it. That's all I got. Because if your frog looks like this after a day of fishing, you want to go back and catch more. So we're just gonna go out here and try to catch some fish. When do you throw a frog? I'm out here, what time is it? It is 6:40 p.m. In the summer times, they need that coolness. Sundown is like 8:30 right now. So I like to get out 2 hours before the sun goes down and then get out to a pond like right at sunup, and then the 2 hours after sunup are usually some pretty good fishing. I like to use the popping frog kind of in open water. You can use the popping frog right now. I like to use it in all this. Like, yeah, I have a walking frog, but a popping frog would do the trick just as well. Kind of gets a little bit more commotion. When those bass are fired up, I would definitely go with a popping frog. A little more drawing power. This is a little more subtle, but they will come unglued on this thing. But this is where you fish them. Time of day, morning and evening, 2 hours before sundown and 2 hours after sunup. When it's really hot and you have mats on your pond or lake, throw that bad boy. We got these lily pads out here, and those bass like to just hunker down at the base of those lily pads, or in the summer times, those bluegill, those lily pads will hold whatever bluegill eat. Those bluegill will come up and kiss the bottom of the lily pads. And so really when you're fishing a frog, you're imitating a bluegill. You'll hear the bluegill like kissing the lily pads, like they're trying to get that food from the lily pad, and those bass will just come unglued on those bluegill. And so that's kind of what I'm trying to imitate right now. I switched to the old Spro Bronzeye popping frog just because I did not like the way that pad crasher was moving in the water. Oh, now I'm just gonna walk these banks and target a little bit off the banks. I've seen a couple bass go up for something already, and they were about 10 to 20 feet off the bank. So I'm gonna try to target just that. And then, I mean, I don't know if you saw it over there, but that might have been a frog, but pretty daggone close to the bank right now. Oh, there was something. Let's go try to chase it down. So they're active right now, so that's a good sign. And remember, don't cast to where see right there, that bass just came off the bank and got it. There we go. Come on, get through that stuff. That's why you want that heavy pound braid to get him out of that thick stuff. And he chomped it. Oh, he's a little bleeder. Get a little fish right there. Can't complain about that, big guy. Thanks, buddy. There he goes. So as I was talking about that bass saw the wake of it before he bit, and that bite was super subtle. It wasn't a very big bite, but he came off that bank, not even a foot off the bank, and its wake was right where that wake was right there. Came off that bank and just subtly took it. So I'm gonna target kind of close to the bank and see if that yields some yummy goodness. But what I was saying was, when a bass blows up, don't go directly over the blow up, because that bass is already gone. So either go to the right, to the left of it, further, shorter of it. Usually you want to cast it out towards deeper water. Whatever it's chasing is more than likely going deeper. I don't know if you can hear him, but these bluegill are kissing. Oh, guy just lost his golf gloves. That's rough. Trying to get a round in before the day's end. Hate to see it. Hate to see it. Honestly, I like popping frogs more than regular frogs, just because more versatile. If you want to walk it, this thing will walk easy. You know, it'll walk just as well as a normal bronzeye. Oh, I spooked something over there. So you can walk it, but also if they're real aggressive, you can pop it. Pop, pause. Try to draw that strike from a little bit further away. I'll just go down a bank and figure out if they want it fast, slow. Let the fish tell you. Always start out fast because it's just more fun. You bass fish to have fun. But if you like slow, start slow and then go fast. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just letting you know what I like to do and what's worked for me in the past. But like I was saying, when I caught that fish, like as I was reeling it in, is you want 50-pound braid. You don't want to be wondering if you're going to be able to get this fish in with all this thick stuff. If it's thick mats, it's even worse. Because here, they just get caught up in the reeds and you kind of got to pull them through the reeds. But mats, once that fish head comes up, you're pulling all that mat with it. They're out here. Now we just got to be patient and grind it out. That's what's so fun about fishing. Every single time you go, you can learn something. Always key in on things overhanging in the water. So like that tree, or even like that stick right there. Something just spooked off of that stick. That stick is not grounded in the water. It's just hanging out there, but there was a bass right there. Because I'm not whispering, it probably spooked it. But we're gonna go right over it, so that's, maybe it came back on it. Who knows? There's one. That was such a small bite. That was such a subtle bite. Jeez. Sorry, dude. Cool, beautiful little fish. Little frog fish. Let him go, let him grow. Oh, dang. That one messed up my popping frog. Broke it. Well, that stinks. Let's go get another one. The cool thing is these bass are biting. It's gonna be hard to get out of here because this is definitely my favorite way to fish. That, and I mean any topwater is so much fun. And like I said, that's why we do it, because it's fun. I'm just gonna get the other bronze eye. This one isn't popping. Let me know down in the descriptions or in the comments what frogs you guys like. These are just the ones that I've had a lot of confidence with, but that can change with a simple comment. Big old bets over on that line, because it's a golf course and you usually can't fish over there. I'm gonna see as the sun goes down and the golfers are away, going out there getting a stray white ball to the dome piece. Like I was saying, target key structures. Get that bait out there. See, there's even some on that overhang, there's some wood out there that will attract the bass. They'll just be hunkered on that, wait for a juicy old bluegill to come by, or a big old bully. I like to cast it on the bank sometimes and just bring it in, kind of all subtle like it's an actual frog getting in the water. And if those bass are facing the bank, they like it. Also, what's your guys' favorite color? I like to stick with, like, I mean, the bottom only matters. The bottom of the bait only matters. So staples, black, white, yellow. I'll go green, maybe a little bit of white with yellow belly or orange belly. I like that a little bit. But what's y'all's favorite? I don't know what my favorite is. I think the biggest bites come on black. But if I don't get any bites on black and I switch to white and it's summertime, prime frogging, usually if I switch to white, they'll take to that pretty quick. I do like brown. I'd say my staples are black, white, and brown. Man, I think I just got bit again, but it was so subtle. I mean, nobody fit right there. A 12-pound bass is living under there. I know it, because nobody fishes that right there. There's not really a way to access it over there. So you got to get a nice rod and reel combo. This is a Lew's custom speed spool Gen 2 on sale, Bass Pro. Thank you, Bass Pro. And this actually is it's a Bass Pro rod, and it's a specific frog rod. How cool is that? 6'9" heavy, fast action. And I'm not gonna lie, Bass Pro has kind of stepped up their game with that Carbon Light series they have. My first ever bass fishing rod was a 7'9" medium heavy fast action, and I love that thing. And it was the combo, so it was the all white. Oh man, loved it. I love that thing. I wonder where that thing is now. Hopefully some young pup is catching giants with it. Oh yeah, there's a good one. And once you get it on the water, don't let them go, because they will put you in the thick stuff. Right like that. That's how, that right there is how you want them to eat it. Right there, just cool. Third fish on a Spro bronze eye. 2 popping frog, 1 regular. That's a goodie. Thanks, buddy. Well, I had a couple more blow-ups, but I didn't notice that my GoPro was not on, so I apologize about that, but nothing was landed. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it was nothing to write home about, but it was definitely something to subscribe about. Hit that subscribe button. We'll see you guys next time. Turtles are so cool, man.